Hello to all my knights and queens of the world. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another phenomenal video. So my topic, boom, 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 is gonna be about submit yourself. And what I mean about submit yourself, it goes in all areas of your life. Submitting to your healing, submitting to your growth, to your change, to your understanding, submitting to your development, submitting to your understanding, submitting yourself to God, to Jesus, your spiritual journey with Him, submitting yourself in your family, understanding, growing, and healing. Sometimes we as human, or even as humans being, we have like this thing that keep us from some way, somehow it makes us think or feel that some type of way we submit ourselves. Being in submission, being willing to grow and learn and heal, really understanding what that is for you specifically. Same thing in your relationship, and I feel like this is a big thing between couples, married couples, relationships, people you're dating and all stuff, like submitting in that process, submitting to them, submitting to what they're saying to you, taking yourself from the equation, really giving that person a chance to speak what they need to speak to you, taking a step back and letting that information resonate, and allow yourself to really think yourself through that, really letting that soak in so you can grow and learn from that. Taking your time to let others vent, to speak, to let them be heard, like allow them to be heard, allow them to be spoken, let them speak. Same thing vice versa, then you speak, then you be heard. Understanding that everything is not for you to feel like you have to be in a defense mode, not feel like you have to be in attack mode, not feeling like someone's trying to change you or judge you, but really from really developing the mindset of genuine love and healing and care. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people think that we're supposed to have like cheerleaders, like people are supposed to always agree with what you have to say, that you're always right, kind of like this perfection mentality, this kind of like you're always right mentality. But that's not the case. Nobody's always right, nobody's always on point. We're only human. We're living a human experience through our spiritual self. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I want to talk about. Just really submitting yourself to that, to the learning, to the yielding, and that it's okay. It doesn't make you weak. Like for men, it doesn't make you weak or small or inferior if you're submitting to your healing, if you're submitting to really letting out whatever it is you're dealing with, talking about it, finding solution and growing from it. Regardless if it's with your friends, same thing vice versa. The people that have people coming to them and opening up and expressing how they truly feel, don't make them feel no type of way. Don't try to laugh at them or bully them, because subconsciously when someone is being honest and like letting you like expressing themselves to you, but you kind of tend to laugh or kind of trying to make them seem like they're sissy or weak, or it really hurts their self-esteem, their self-image. You know what I'm saying? Then next time around, they're not going to trust you and they're not going to open up to you, and eventually they're just going to be like, I don't even want to be friends with you, because why you want to be friends with someone who's just going to make fun of you when you trying to open your heart, try to be honest and transparent, and just really talk about real things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people make friends and it's just like, oh, it's just a fun time. But what about healing time? What about understanding each other and growing, really building a friendship, a relationship, really understanding each other's needs? Not kind of like in a romantic way, even though you could, for partners, yeah, but like when it comes to friends, like everybody has different things they're dealing with, and they just want to know that the people they trust and they spend time with, their friends, their loved ones, or their partners, are in their corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to really get out of this mentality like this, I can do it all by myself, like I don't have to be letting everybody know my business or be da-da-da, but really being transparent, because that's the only way you will heal and grow and learn. You know what I'm saying? Submitting yourself to God, because God is such a big part of everything in our lives. The same thing with Jesus. Like, you need a spiritual relationship with Him in order for you to begin to understand your truth, your self-worth, your understanding what He wants you to do with your life, how much He cares for you, how much like value He made you, and all these beautiful things. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be so afraid to submit themselves to God and Jesus because of what their own belief system, their own understanding. When God said you can't rely on your own understanding, you have to rely on His love, on His truth, trusting Him, growing with Him. And I say this from experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, He is the proof of the pudding. Like, I don't know what else to tell people, but I mean, like, once you start reading the word and building that relationship, you begin to see how incredible God truly is and how true his word is. Like, his words are truth and promises. He promised great things for all of his people, but you have to submit yourself to his will, submit yourself to his truth. You know what I'm saying? His teaching. People be so afraid just to grow and learn because it's something new, but it's perfectly fine because it's supposed to feel like that. That's basically it's an indication. Then now you're growing to the next level. You're not the same person. That's why you feel a resistance or like a difference or not feeling too comfortable, because now you have to upgrade, up level. You know what I'm saying? It's a level up, upgrade. It's the next level of your journey, regardless if it's the spiritual journey, financial journey, emotional journey, mental journey, relationship wise journey. It's the next level of all these things. You can't be complacent. You know what I'm saying? You can't be just stuck in one place all your life. You're meant to grow and blossom, because the things that you want, the things that you're really truly working hard for, it requires you to grow. It requires you to learn. It requires you to appreciate what it will take to sustain and continue to grow and nourish that. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have like healthy money habits, if you become a millionaire, then you're just gonna waste your money, probably end up in a deeper hole than what you started with. You get what I'm saying? That's what I mean. That's an example of what I mean. And to understand that it's okay when you start submitting yourself to your religion, to your relationships, to God, to yourself, to your understanding, your growth. You have to understand that you're not perfect, okay? You understand that it will take time for you to learn new things. And it's okay to make mistakes, because that's where you find growth. It's okay to understand if you try something, it didn't work out the way you thought it would. It's basically letting you know there's a greater way. There's another way for you to discover, because it's helping you dig deeper into that growth zone. You know what I'm saying? The zone of growth, of prosperity, of change, of overcoming. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to submit yourself. It's okay. We're supposed to submit because it shows that we are humble and appreciative for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? For God, for his son Jesus, for the fact that he created us, the fact that we have parents, children, loved ones, brothers and sisters, the fact that he blessed us with someone